It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a bottle of Poppels Bryggeri from Sweden, and it's the 009 Imperial Saison, coming in at 8.5% ABV. There's a look at the label. It's a massive 750 bottle. Look at that, lovely looking bottle. It's got a cork and cage, which I'm always afraid of, especially being a Saison. This could be a right old blower. Oh, plastic. Oh, please don't blow. Oh, I'm left-handed as well, so I'm gonna have to turn the label the other way. I'm really scared now. I'm not the best with these things. Ooh. Hup. Hey, there we go. Oh, Christ. Whoa, blimey. That was a bit weird. Look at that. That wasn't much of a bang at all. You know, like a cork, you're expecting massive amounts of banging, you know, with a cork. I had one. The reason why I'm like this with corks is I opened the bottle years ago. Oh, look at this colour! And this cork exploded on me, and it frightened the life out of me. Anyway, oh my goodness me! Look at this! Do you know, if that cork did explode and I lost half the bottle and I was still left with a glass of beer like this, I'd still be over the moon. One finger, lovely cherry red coloured head, nice levels of carbonation, fantastic looking beer. Look at that, lovely. The camera's not doing it justice. There we go, moving my arm out the way. That lovely, look at that for a cherry red colour. That's about as close as you're going to get to the real colour of this beer. Nice levels of rolling carbonation up the glass. A little bit of a hazy beer, but you're going to get that from a Saison. It's most definitely got some kind of fruit in it. And it's always trying to work out which fruit is in the beer. I think it's cherry. I'm gonna guess with cherry. Prickly, sharp, lots of cherry. Smells first and foremost like a Saison. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, mamma mia! Oh my goodness me! Stone the Crows! Stone the Crows! What an amazing beer! Amazing beer! This is got a lovely sourness to it on the back of the palate. Oh, carbonation explodes the beer on the mouth. Really, really easy drinking beer at 8.5% ABV. No boldness from the kind of the malt. No fat from the malt, if you know what I mean. No mouthfeel. It's just pure drinkability. Real good quality Swedish water. Ah, oh, blimey. And then the cherries come through. Ask me to do that with my mouth without having a Saison in my gob. I'll never be able to recreate that face again. It just puckers. It just kind of crunches your mouth up into you know, it's a big puckering beer. Lots of cherry, saison, slightly horse blankety, bit of sourness on the back end. Really easy drinking, lovely carbonation, absolutely wonderful beer, and no hint of alcohol coming from that 8.5% ABV. Wonderful. Wow, I used to call it sharp, a sharpness to the beer. Of course, when you become a beer reviewer, you learn the phrases. So this is mouth puckering, and this is a good level of sourness to the beer, and there's horse blanket in the beer. But I want to go back to my roots with this. I want to go back to how before I become a beer reviewer and learned all of these fancy phrases, I want to go back to saying this is really sharp. It's sharp. You know, that'll do. I'm pretty sure that's a very, very good word to describe this beer with the cherry, the fruity cherry flavour, the great drinkability, the lovely carbonation. What a wonderful beer. Thank you very, very much. It's still sour from the cherries. I'm going to compare it to another beer that I've had with cherries in. Obviously, you've got the Belgium lambics with the sour cherry in, and they're wonderful. And it's pretty close to that style. Of course, lambic and saisons are not very different, but they're different in terms of flavour and style. I think the Belgians leave the cherries in for crazy amounts of time. I think it's like, I don't know, maybe 6 months. They leave all of this stuff fermenting, and it just gets on with it. And wow, that's just amazing. Anyway, this is the Swedes' attempt at a fantastic beer. And they've done it. They've produced a wonderful, wonderful beer. Oh, look at that. Let's rate this wonderful beer. Poppels Project 9 Imperial Saison, 8.5% ABV. It's 30 IBUs. Let's think about this bitterness for a moment. Not really getting it, you know. I'm not really getting that bitterness, but of course, I don't think you're meant to. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.